Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, worm suicide, the thing that died. Sounds like fun. Looks like fun. It is fun. I like fun. It's fun. What does it sound like? Oh, it's punk and it's humorous. But the punk is musical, but it does not get in the way of the lyrics. The lyrics are funny. What do we mean by funny? Remember the Beat Farmers? Half their songs was nice pop songs, but the other half was funny, especially when Country Dick, the drummer, was singing. Beat Farmers was funny. It was cool and countrified. Worm Suicide's from Austin, Texas. They're a bit. There's more Beat Farmers. Loud, loud, and live. Get the idea? That's similar to Worm Suicide. A friend of the Beat Farmers and Country Dick, Mojo Nixon. This also is in the vein of what you're going to hear with Worm Suicide. If you don't have this, you're not ready for Christmas. Mojo Nixon, Horny Holidays. Every Christmas I'll listen to at least once. Classic. Another friend of the Beat Farmers and Mojo. Dash Rip Rock. Remember Dash Rip Rock? You remember this? These are the people who gave you to the tune of Bill Haley and the Comets, Let's Go Smoke Some Pot. You remember that song? You love that song. Dash Rip Rock. Name for a character from the Flintstones cartoons. Another band from the South that put you in the mood for Worm Suicide. Southern Culture on the Skids, or Scots, as we fans refer to them as. We don't want to say the sentence. Lacquered up and liquored up and lacquered down. Hell yeah. Or Dirt Track Date. Lots of fun with Southern Culture on the Skids. That's the kind of mood to be in when you go listen to this Worm Suicide. Another band that has a sense of humor much of the time. 9-Pound Hammer. The band that Blaine Cartwright from Nashville Pussy came from. He's in both bands now. 9-Pound Hammer is out there on the road, and when they're not, Blaine gets with the wife and they're Nashville Pussy. I guess to be a musician nowadays, you can have more than one band going on. 9-Pound Hammer. You like that, you're going to love Worm Suicide, or at least give it a shot. More. Sex, Drugs, and Bill Monroe. Both of these. 9-Pound Hammer. Excuse me. Get my fingers out of the way. 9-Pound Hammer is a lot of fun. And they rock. I mentioned this last because Worm Suicide wants to be known as a punk band from Austin, Texas. Okay? They formed in 1996. Hasn't done that many records. This is a pretty recent record from this year. Okay? Well, what came to mind first when I listened to Worm Suicide on every song is that they're kind of a novelty band. Every song is funny. Every song, there's a sense of humor. No love songs. No getting serious. Nice, humorous music all the way through. And of course, that brings to mind Dr. Demento. And he's a DJ that plays novelty, humorous music. And when punk happened, of course, he latched onto a lot of punk music. As his last release, Covered in Punk, demonstrates. Great collection here. Of course, any Dr. Demento collection is great for humor. Steve Martin, Cheech and Chong, Weird Al Yankovic is a product of the Dr. Demento show. But this, real nice collection. A lot of punk bands coming here, doing punk versions of Dr. Demento standards. And you got Real Al Yankovic covering the Ramones. Straight. Real Al Yankovic, straight. Well, as straight as... It was Be on the Brat, yeah. Be on the Brat by Weird Al. Doing it straight. Great fun. So, you like that stuff? If some of that stuff is in your wheelhouse, you gotta check this out. And it's on YouTube. Of course it is. And it's great fun. With a number of videos for some of the songs. And, some of it is about, well, of course, this is about zombies. The Thing That Died is about zombies. A couple of videos with borrowed footage from bad B movies that I missed. I miss a lot of movies. I don't watch movies much. They borrowed some footage with permission, I'm sure. And some of these songs are really cool, and I like the side 2 stuff. Just me. Daddy Killed a Hooker? Yeah, I'm that sick. I was down for that. Daddy Killed a Hooker. I put a like on that video. That's on my YouTube shuffle list. The next time I ask for them to shuffle my likes, and Daddy Killed a Hooker is going to be there in that mix. Another song I really liked, Put It Away, referring to real hung men, with scenes from some movie I did not recognize. It wasn't about sexual organs. I'm not sure what that movie was supposed to be about. But, fine. Because, well, it wasn't X-rated. The video's not X-rated to Put It Away. But the song is referring to being a gifted young man, as some put it. I also enjoyed 45-second punk rock song. It's actually 58 seconds. But between friends, they can have the 13 seconds. It's all good. It's about, well, we want to be in a ghetto. They're in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is not a ghetto. It's nice there, I'm told. But they're singing like they want to be like the Ramones and be in New York City in a ghetto. I think they're not being truthful. The last song, I had to do it. They do a rock version of the Village People's Macho Man. I can't break into it because I'll get dinged by YouTube for copyright. Macho Man, Macho Man. They do it as rock and roll. It's nice. I like those 4 songs. I appreciated. I'm trying to keep this PG-13. It's a song about a young man's pants always falling down, and his privates is no longer private, but his pants keeps falling down at certain important times of his life where he should keep his pants on. And it would be a great Dr. Demento song if they bleep one word of the refrain, because something falls out. The blank, my blank falls out. Or the title of the song is My Blank Fell Out. I appreciate the song. It should be on Dr. Demento with it bleeped out. Some videos with zombie movie scenes and stuff, and some performance with the band playing. Oh, did I? Maybe there's 5 that I put in. I miscounted. It's a video for and a song, We're in It for the Money. Frank Zappa did that first 2 generations ago, didn't he? But they do that sentiment again. And it's with Muppets. A Muppet band playing the song, We're in It for the Money. I'm pretty sure I also saved that. So there's 5 songs that I saved. So if you get 5 out of 13 songs from me, it's a lot of fun. And everything here is a lot of fun. Sex in a coffin, Okay. Incest Mom. Does not dwell on that. But they keep it almost wholesome. Incest Mom. Okay. It's punk. Bless her heart. So, it's a fun record. Music is cool. But the music is not dominant. The point is the lyrics, so that you get the joke and you hear what they're singing about zombies and paranoia, and Driveway Face is pretty nice too. So it's not all scary zombie stuff. And even if it is, it's okay. Worm Suicide The Thing That Died. I enjoyed it immensely. And I think you will too. It's here on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Excuse me. Excuse me. Give it a like, not the cough. Give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel, where I'll tell you about more bands I find doing room suicide type of material. Ring the notification bell and leave a comment. Go listen to some worm suicide, and come say what you think. It reminds me of the first band I ever saw live in high school. In high school, I had a good sized high school. We had a nice auditorium. And we begged for a show. We said we want our own show, book a show. So the high school, one way or the other, booked the show. Didn't book anything really cool. They booked 2 bar bands. A covers band. It was a nice covers band. Ended the night with the Tubes classic, White Punks on Dope. It was a huge song at the time in Cleveland. And we were chanting along White Punks on Dope as if they were the Tubes themselves. We enjoyed the encore. That was the encore. But the opening act was a quote-unquote punk band called the Polony Heads. I think Room Suicide has it a lot on the Polony Heads. From what I remember from prehistory for some of you. And the Polony Heads was from the punk school where they thought punk music was funny songs. Like Worm Suicide thinks punk is supposed to be. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I think they're right. I like funny songs. If only Nirvana had a sense of humor. But okay. The one breakthrough hit was funny in its own right, but in its way. But then, whatever. Punk can be serious. Fine. But my introduction to punk that evening was the Polony Heads doing whatever they were doing. I didn't appreciate it as much as I would now, let's say. Maybe. Maybe. But you like some humor in your punk, you're gonna love this. Or at least like it intensely. For good. So remember, go get some fresh rock and roll in your diet. It's good for you. Just like fresh veggies and fresh meat and fresh fruit. Fresh rock and roll is good for you. So go get some and enjoy. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.